Another day below freezing. 26 was today's high in Springfield. So looking at where we stand, we've gone 74 hours with temperatures below freezing. And that trend's going to continue into Thursday. And it's going to be a bit of a race on Thursday between clouds and our ability to get above the freezing mark. We've got a storm taking shape. Surface low will develop southwest of Houston. Cold air will still be in place north of that storm track. And we've got advisories blanketing areas from Texas east into the southeast. Dallas-Fort Worth area under a winter storm warning. Texarkana under a winter storm warning. Hot Springs, Little Rock, Memphis, all under winter storm warnings. Locally for areas north of the state line, including Springfield, we're under a winter weather advisory. With the track of that low hugging the Gulf Coast and with cold air north of it, we're looking at that threat of an icy, wintry mix south into the hill country of Texas, northern Louisiana, areas as far south as Vicksburg, Mississippi, east across northern Alabama and into the Atlanta area, dealing with that messy mix. On the northern edge of that is where we'll find a stripe of heavy snowfall. Now, I think the heaviest snow will stay south of the Ozarks, but all of our area will get some snow. The lighter amounts to the north of the state line, the heavier amounts to the south of the state line. Here's what our hour-by-hour forecast looks like. Overnight tonight, we'll hold on to clear skies. I think by morning, high cloudiness is already working in. And I think skies are going cloudy as we work through lunchtime with cloudy skies in the afternoon. That's why I say it's going to be a race for us to be able to get above the freezing mark before clouds thicken up in our area. By the end of the day, this is 5 o'clock, snow overspreading southwest Missouri and northwest Arkansas. And then it looks like a snowy night, overnight Thursday night, into Friday morning. I think we've still got snow flying by sunrise on Friday. The accumulating snow should come to a quick end Friday morning, but I think we'll continue to find snow flurries or light snow showers into the afternoon across a lot of the area, and I expect clouds to stick around into the evening. As far as snow amounts, still expecting the bullseye of heaviest snow to remain to our south. Looks like areas near Hot Springs could see as much as 8 to 10 inches of snow. Little Rock expecting maybe 6+ inches of snow in that area, and that extends over toward Memphis and into northwest Mississippi. Locally for us, amounts will range from a general 1 to 3 inches north of the state line. And I say general because I don't want to get too fancy with placing an exact number on things, but 1 to 3 inches north of the state line. South of the state line, it looks like about 3 to as much as 5 inches in that northern row of counties in Arkansas. Bottom line is we're going to be looking at a snowfall that will blanket the entire area. This is not going to be the worst snowstorm that we've ever had, but it is going to be a scenario where, because this storm is coming through at night, we're going to get maximum accumulation, and that does include on area roadways. Tonight, clear skies, 14 for the low. Highs tomorrow, mid-30s for most areas, I think. Tomorrow night, we're down to 27, and then it looks like a high of about 32 on Friday. I think we start the day off again with snow-covered roads, and then those roads will likely become slushy as we get into the afternoon, with refreezing overnight Friday night because temperatures will drop. Looks like 19 for a morning low on Saturday with southwest winds and some sunshine on Saturday. Despite the snow on the ground, I think we may manage to get up to 40 for a high. That'll certainly put a dent in the snow cover. Sunday, it looks like highs in the upper 30s. We may see a brief round of sub-freezing weather Monday. And then it looks like with a clipper passing by the area on Tuesday, a spike in temperatures once again with highs back up to 40. Bottom line is we're still in a cold pattern even after the storm.
But there is a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel with those 40-degree highs.
Well, and I think that we're going to see a break from winter weather for a little while after this storm Thursday night.
That would be nice too. All right. Thanks, Jamie.